God bless America. Hello, everybody. I am the Talk Radio Protege. This is the Protege program. Thank you so much for joining me. It's going to be a short video today as I have a short window of time to record. So we're going to talk pretty briefly about the Trump-Cohen tape that was leaked to CNN after the president waived his right to attorney-client privilege. So here's what happened. So Michael Cohen, former Trump attorney, apparently had some tapes where he had recorded conversations that he had with the president. Shortly after Trump waived his attorney-client privilege over these tapes, the mainstream media broke their necks to be the first ones to play the tape. And now journalists are wheeling about trying to find criminality in the statements that Trump made on the tape. So let's see if we have a quote, some of the transcript from the tape in this story. If my memory serves, there's not much of a transcript. Let us see. Okay, so here's the version of the recording that was played on the mainstream media. It's, of course, the transcript version, so you're not getting to hear the audio. But Cohen says, "I need to open up a company for the transfer of all of that info regarding our friend David. When it comes time for the financing," and Trump cuts him off and says, "What financing?" There is a lot of crosstalk, and Cohen says they have to pay something, and Trump can be heard saying pay with cash, after which Cohen repeatedly says no, no, no. A transcript provided by the Trump legal team asserts that Trump said don't pay with cash, check, and that Cohen was reacting to by saying no, no, no to don't pay with cash, pay with a check. So what happened in that conversation? How important is the tape and its contents regarding the Trump presidency, the Trump agenda, and etc.? First of all, did Trump know about a payment that was not reported to the Federal Election Commission? If he did, then he did the same thing as John Edwards, the third-string Democrat presidential candidate in 2008, did, and Edwards was not convicted. So would Trump be convicted? This is basically a crime in the same nature that a former Democrat did, who was not convicted by a jury of his peers in the event, and it was a crime that the mainstream media did not report on. John Edwards was in third place all throughout the Democratic primary of 2008. He basically stood no chance going up against Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. And yet, when this story broke about his paying off of someone to keep silent and then failing to report that payoff to the Federal Election Commission, the mainstream media didn't breathe a word of it. The only way I heard about it was in passing remarks on Ben Shapiro's show today. So the second question, did Trump lie about knowledge of the payment? If he did lie, how is it going to hurt him? Now, I want to be upfront with something here, because part of a video that I'm going to be publishing next week is going to address lying by people that seek to influence public opinion. I would love it if Trump never told a lie, never told another lie in the future, or hadn't told any lies up to this point. Every time he tells a lie, in my opinion, according to my beliefs, it is wrong for him to tell that lie. If I'd been given the choice in 2016 between Trump and another candidate with the same policies and a realistic chance of winning who never lied, I'd have chosen the honest candidate. But that's not the choice that I had. That's not the choice that anybody had. We had the choice between Donald J. Trump and Hillary Rodham Clinton. The choice that a greater diversity of people made was for Donald Trump. So that's the president that we had. those voters included Trump's lying and sexual promiscuity in their calculus as they cast their votes for him. Therefore, this tape would have hurt a candidate that had promised to never lie to the voters or who preached against sexual promiscuity, preached sexual purity, but Trump is neither of those things. Trump has never promised that he would not lie to the American people. Trump has never said that he is the most honest person on the face of the earth. Trump has never said that he is a pious or sexually pure person, and he has never promised to be that sort of person. So I don't think that Trump's voters are going to be separated from him by this issue. There might be some people who held their nose and voted for Trump who might not do so in the next election because of this tape. I don't think that that would be a very high number. The people that held their nose and voted for Trump did so because of his personality. Like, his personality is what they had to hold their nose over. So the people that held their nose over Trump and voted for him are still holding their nose as far as supporting him goes and as far as casting a vote in 2020 for him goes. If Trump were to run in 2020 against a person who is similar to Hillary Clinton as far as policy goes, but vastly different from her as far as character goes, then I have a feeling that most people that voted for Trump in 2016 are going to continue to vote for him in 2020. The policy difference between Trump and Clinton was just so vast that I think that a Democrat candidate that could actually compete for the Trump voter just doesn't exist in the current Democratic Party. So that's going to do it for my remarks on this topic at this time. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. And if you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. I hope that you'll come back and join me next time. Until then, have a good night and God bless.